Hello everyone, my name is Steve Byrne, the Managing Director of Travel Counsellors, and I'm pleased to introduce this TC Global webinar. During the course of the webinar, you're going to hear more about what makes Travel Counsellors special. Just a few words from me before we get into the detail. What are you thinking about joining? What sort of business are we? We're a business that places the customer at the heart of everything that we do. So our business that has been built and been successful over the course of the past 20 years places the customer at the heart of everything that we do, and we take on people who share that philosophy. So you're thinking about joining Travel Counsellors, it's in your DNA to want to do the right thing by the customer. And the whole philosophy of the company, as I say, is based on caring. We care for our travel counsellors, we care for our customers, and we care for the support team that support our travel counsellors. And that business model has led to fantastic success. Travel Counsellors got one of the highest customer loyalty scores in the world because we place customers at the heart of everything that we do. Now, during the course of today's show, you're going to hear some of the detailed support that we provide our travel counsellors globally. And on that, I'm now going to hand over to our team in Australia to talk about the business development support that we will provide you if you join us.
Hello and welcome to Australia. I'm Veronica.
And I'm Crystal, and we are your Australian recruitment team.
We're sitting here on our couch in Melbourne in our TCTV studio, and we're going to talk to you about the departments here at Travel Counsellors that support you in running your own business.
We have a dedicated accounts department who will ensure that all your monies on file are paid out and no supplier is missed. We also have an administration team who will make sure that all of your documents are pre-checked before sending them out to you.
We have a business development team that will work really closely with you on getting your clients and getting the most from your sales, and a marketing team that puts together all of the marketing material that goes out to your clients.
We have an IT desk that is manned 24/7. This ensures that you have round-the-clock IT support. We also have Phoenix, which is our in-house system. We have a department there that can help you with any inquiries that you have regarding Phoenix.
And not to forget our air desk, which can support you with all of your airfare needs 24/7 as well. So all in all, that's over 330 support staff in our 6 offices around the globe that are there to help you run your business. So let's hear it now from the horse's mouth, so to speak, and go to some stories from some travel counsellors from South Africa and Ireland.
Oh, the business development team are fantastic. I get a huge amount of support from them. I'm in the business now 18 years and predominantly I'm a leisure agent, but I've branched out a bit in the last year and I'm doing a lot of business travel, and I really wouldn't have been able to start that with success, I feel, without the guidance and support and advice from the business development team. So it was fantastic for me to be able to pick up the phone, and thankfully it's all going very well and I'm beginning to increase that business side of things as well.
Marketing's fantastic. Another misconception I had about travel counsellors is that I would have to do all my own marketing and that there would be no brand awareness marketing, and it would all be terribly expensive and I would need to go and fork out thousands of rands on marketing myself. That has never been true. I have not had to do any marketing of my own back at all. Everything, all those tools are given to you by travel counsellors. There is a tremendous amount of brand awareness now, and it's driven by travel counsellors themselves. The email campaigns that they send out, the e-cards that we're allowed that we can do, and the weekly and monthly specials that we can send out to our clients. I've not had to do a single bit of marketing above and beyond what Travel Counsellors provides for.
Marketing support is excellent. Sometimes there's people on your database, and after maybe months of e-shots going out to them, you'll get an inquiry. And even if it's not an inquiry for immediately, you actually just realize that, you know what, I am actually at the back of this person's mind. So when the time is right, they are going to actually approach me.
You need to not be afraid of hard work, because it is hard work at the beginning when you're setting up your own business, and you need to get out and about and market yourself. But again, you have all the support and guidance from head office to do that. And I just feel that once you follow the instruction at the beginning and the tips and the advice, then it can't go wrong.
Training is fantastic. Induction program was great. It's a lot of information to take in, but there's a tremendous amount of support afterwards with the business development team. I thoroughly enjoyed the New Starter program. A New Starter program gives you daily tasks to do, so that you never feel when you start your own business that you're lost, that you don't know what to do next and what the next step is. There's a tremendous amount of training that comes through that, and support, connection with head office throughout the process. I enjoyed training, it was good fun.
Well, we hope you enjoyed that video and it gave you a great insight into all of the support that is offered at Travel Counsellors worldwide.
One of the main questions we get asked when people are thinking of joining Travel Counsellors is, where do I get my clients from and how do I build my business? Our tagline is, with us it's personal, and from that you can understand that a lot of it has to do with the outstanding customer support that our agents provide. Many of our agents' businesses are built on recommendations and referrals from other clients, as well as networking both locally and in formalised business settings.
Amazing when you start thinking about running your own business, all of a sudden you have all of these contacts that pop into your head. It could be the mums at kinder or school, it could be your next door neighbour, Mr. Jones, who goes on a cruise every year. Our business development executives will help you on growing your business and honing in on all of those contacts and making sure that those people are booking with you.
We're now going to go and see a short video from our Dubai TCs talking about how they've built their businesses from their networks and how they've used the global support to help them do that.
Anybody who's going into building a business can't do it by themselves. No matter where you are in the world, no matter what business you're going to go into, you have to have the support of the people around you and others, specialists who know parts of the business that you never could. We're really lucky in Travel Counsellors in that we've got all of these things there for us. I feel almost as though I've bought a business in a box. I've got a marketing department, I've got an IT department, I've got a customer services department, and I can use all of those different facilities. I think we have to embrace that and know that you're not in it on your own. It's the only way to grow a really successful business.
I think that asking for referrals was one of the hardest things I've had to learn to do, but it's also one of the most necessary things when building a business, and not just a travel business, I would say any business. But having a client that is happy with your service and knowing when to actually ask for the referral, the timing of it is actually really important. Because if you don't ask, they don't know how much you really want the business, so it is important. Networking is, I think, one of the other important things you need to do. I love meeting people, I love going out, so for me it really was great to have the opportunity. You've got the formal networking that you can do, you've got social events, just going out with friends. Any event where you're around people is really a chance to build your business. All you have to do is listen to people say, you know what, I'm planning a holiday, I don't know where to start, and that's all you really need, because you can just step in and say, well, I've got the experience, I've done it myself, and I've planned holidays for a lot of friends. Can I help you out? That's usually how I start, and it has worked for me. It has worked wonders for me, actually. For someone who actually is serious about doing business, you could look at joining a formal networking company or an event like BNI, where you go in weekly and you present yourself in front of 30 people. You build your skills in terms of public speaking as well, and you really build your confidence through that kind of a platform. If you are someone who doesn't easily or cannot easily socialize or network with strangers, then I would say maybe go with another travel counselor or with a friend to events, because once you start going out there and just talking about yourself, that's when people come to know what you're doing, and that's when they realize that something like this does exist in Dubai, that people are there around that will actually take care of your business and actually care about their travel plans. So it's just about putting yourself out there. It's just about letting people know that you're out there and this is what you do. Because if you don't go out, they're never going to know you exist and you're never going to get the business. So it's really about just going out there, and any chance you get to go out, even if it's a party with friends, it's always an opportunity to talk about your business.
One of the things that I've been successful with is that I make every effort I can to go and meet my customers. I think it's no surprise that the customers that book with me time and time again and refer me more to their friends and family are the people that I meet, because I have got a personal relationship with them. Even over the phone, I can't develop that relationship in the same way as you can face to face, and certainly I can't do that over email. When I look at the stats that I've got, nearly everybody who refers me on a regular basis and comes back to me time and time again, they're the people that I meet and that I phone for a chat and to see how they're doing, rather than just, do you want to book a holiday?
I love using the contact center because it gives me control over what I'm sending out to the clients, and that means if there's a holiday coming up, I can put together something and send it to my contact center. Now what happens is, it has always helped to keep in touch with them, because I found that every time I send these e-cards out or mailers out, I always do get replies from clients, and that means that they think, or they know that I'm thinking about them and that I care enough to actually send out some ideas for their travel plans. And this has worked as a great marketing plan as well. It helps me keep in touch with them. So it's a great tool if you want to build a business, because this is one of the best things you could do to build relationships.
If I was to be an employee of another travel company, I'd be restricted and bound by the way that that company operates. So I'd probably be sat behind my desk delivering products to customers when they came in to see me. The nice thing about being a travel counsellor is that I can build those relationships and tailor what the customer wants. I can meet their needs. It's really nice to be able to feel as though if the customer wants to, I can go out, have a coffee with them, chat through what their ideas are and start to narrow things down, spend time to get to know them and what they really want, so I can match the perfect holiday for them. I don't believe that I could do that if I worked in a retail travel shop or for a different travel organisation.
One of the best parts about being a travel counsellor is that your clients know that you care for them. And in this market where so much of it is service-led, all of the industry is mostly, your clients really do appreciate the fact that someone is always at the end of a phone call, ready to take care of whatever requirements or even a problem that they've had. I've had a case where there was a client who was actually, he had missed his flight on his way back to Dubai from a holiday that I had booked for him. And even though I myself was actually in a water park that day with my kids, I was able to take his call and make sure that he got back on a flight home, and he was really appreciative. And I, of course, got a lot of referrals from him as well, because it's all about just being there for your client, and it's all about building a business that shows you care for them. With a network of about 1,400 travel counsellors worldwide, you're never at a loss of a friend, even in another country or another continent. I find the message boards really helpful, because you're able to just pop in a question, about Australia if you're not sure, or about the UK. And I've had times when they've replied, with such great answers that I've never had a problem after that. I've always found that to be a great source of information, and also just having a friend, a fellow travel counsellor in another country, that's a great thing to have as well.
Anybody who wants to become a travel counsellor needs to just think about, what do you want in a long-term future? This isn't a get-quick-rich scheme. It is a business. It is really hard work. Some of the hours that I do are longer than I ever did in a corporate world. Not always. You've also got the flexibility to be able to take the day off whenever you want to. So, it's great that you've got that flexibility, but it is hard work, and it's really about building something for your future. So is that really what you want? The piece of advice that I'd give to myself from the very beginning is be positive and realise that you're building a business and it's not going to happen overnight. Put the effort in and you will reap the rewards.
Travel Counsellors, it's all about having fun, working together and creating something special throughout all of our global communities around the world. We have 3 international sales challenges throughout the year. We have one in January, one in June and one in September. These are our busiest times of the year, and we like to make sure that we create a team atmosphere where everybody around the world is comfortable together, gets to know each other, and also works together as one team globally. The aim of these international sales challenges are to ultimately drive sales, but to also have a camaraderie all around the world, all TCs working together, and to create some fun in 3 of the most busiest times of the year. And how do we do this? We have teams, we have 40 teams of 35 travel counsellors in each team from all over the world, working together to earn bonus points and more points to win an international challenge. It lasts for between 4 to 6 weeks, and in this time period, everybody truly comes together as one team. The purpose of these international sales challenges, well, when you're at home, working from home, and it's busy, you've got hundreds of enquiries at this busy time, what better way than for your team to help support and motivate you on a daily basis? You'll also gain first-hand product knowledge with selected suppliers that can help you and your business. This year's winners are going to Mexico. It's 7 nights, all inclusive. And another great reason to be a travel counsellor is our global annual conferences. And now you're going to find out a little bit more from our team in the Netherlands.
Hi everybody, my name is Fred van Eyck. I'm the General Manager of Travel Counsellors in Belgium and the Netherlands. Very warm greetings from our Travel Counsellors head office in The Hague, where together with a wonderful team of colleagues, I support Travel Counsellors in Belgium and in the Netherlands. We have 170 Travel Counsellors in the Netherlands and already 12 wonderful Travel Counsellors, and doing very well in Belgium, where we started just over a year ago. With this great team of supporters and together with our colleagues in Manchester, we give you the best future ahead of you. If you want your own business, if you want to be the best in tour operating, the best in keeping and maintaining relationships with your customers and having all the tools provided for that, you have to join Travel Counsellors. Last month we celebrated at our annual conference. We had great guest speakers. We had speakers from our office here in The Hague, from our office in Manchester. We had wonderful parties and of course lots of workshops, lots of inspiration and lots of motivation. And you know, you can see this in the sales results the week after the conference and actually following weeks after the conference. We do extremely well in both countries, showing that, you know, with us, it's the future ahead of you. If you want to be part of it, please leave your name and details and we'll be very happy to contact you and talk about your future as a travel counsellor. And it's not just about the conference. We had this last month, but we have every month some activities and ongoing training sessions, webinars. We meet our suppliers on a very regular basis because, you know, you are tour operator. We have the great relationships with destination management companies and hotels. And of course, you need to learn from them. You need to be inspired in order to inspire your customers with their dream holidays and their best business travel. And we do this with workshops, we do this with fam trips. We just returned with our award-winning Belgian and Dutch travel counsellors from an incentive fam trip to the island of Curaçao in the Dutch Caribbean. And we have almost every month another fam trip with travel counsellors. We meet the suppliers on a regular basis, and we do that online and we do that offline. We have partner days, we have family days once a year. In other words, if you want to be the most professional travel advisor in Belgium and in the Netherlands, if you want to be part of the most fun and the most inspirational travel family in those countries, you have to join Travel Counsellors. Be happy to welcome you. Thank you for watching.
Being a travel counsellor is all the friends that I have met on the way.
Hello. The opportunity to travel. The support is amazing. Support for everyone.
What makes Travel Counsellors special is that when you come together, it just feels like one big family.
And it's just good fun.
It's the camaraderie.
The motivation that you get from conference is unbelievable.
Just the buzz is already enough. The entertainment is always a big part of it.
I expect the best year ever.
Cheers. Cheers.
I didn't know what travel counsellors were. I thought they were the people that you phoned up when you had a really bad holiday. And now that I've found out what they're about, then I will phone them up, because there's nothing better than phoning somebody up who's in the box room of their own house, sat on the internet. As an afternoon, it can just lead to anything then, can't it? And you may even get a holiday at the end.
The building is absolutely beautiful and it must be an amazing place to work.
Blown away.
It's lovely.
Absolutely gorgeous.
The best thing about working with travel counsellors is the sheer passion and positive energy.
The quality of the service that they deliver from the time that customer books the cruise all the way until the time that they come back.
Just having that relationship with the head office, they're so friendly, so approachable, and you can ask them anything.
The travel counsellor is looking at what the customer needs in particular and delivering that unique level of service.
So they'll be coming and they'll be talking to me actually about my brand, they'll be wanting to know more, how they can develop their business a bit more with us.
The highlight for me is the networking events. Be able to come here and be able to see so many different people, it's so well organised.
My highlight so far is just being here again. This is like my 6th conference now and everyone is just as special as the first. It's great.
I think I've enjoyed the motivational talks by some of the people, very inspirational. Gives you renewed energy.
Chris Moon, fantastic. I love it. He's giving me a message. I have loved being motivated, getting ready to go home and have a great year.
Tonight, we're going to honour those special TCs who deserve a little pat on the back.
Please recognise the huge achievement of the best travel counsellor worldwide, Anthony Guy.
Congratulations, travel counsellors, and I'm here to wish you all the very best for 2016.